Bane.
This shall be your nightfall.
Let me enlighten you.
I commend Selina's loyalty.
Shouldn't have touched her, Bane.
How else was I to lure you? I took pleasure watching him break.
What happened to Clark was tragic.
It made him a leader to be feared. Still, I remain uncaptured.
I've had bigger concerns.
None are bigger than me. I will break the bat.
You need a new catchphrase.
This one is working quite well. I took pleasure watching him break.
What happened to Clark was tragic.
It made him a leader to be feared.
I know what you did to Selina.
I have not tried hiding the truth.
You're going to wish you had. Clark went too far hiring you.
Smart generals use every weapon.
The wise ones have limits.
Such a frightful family history.
Don't, Scarecrow.
You failed your mommy and daddy. You reek of paranoia.
I call it vigilance.
Why so vigilant, Batman? I used to fear the Batman.
You still should.
Nobody's afraid of Bruce Wayne. We're two sides of the same coin.
How's that, Scarecrow?
We both use fear as a weapon.
I'll give you something to fear.
I love it when you're so grim.
You bring that out in me. Who is it under the mask?
It scares you, Batman, not knowing.
Not for long. You belong in Arkham, Scarecrow.
So I can break out again.
So you can get help. Hold it, Deadshot.
Afraid of a gun, Batman?
No, but I despise them. You'd be wise to give up.
I never back off.
You're going to wish you had.
Let me guess. I'm going back to jail.
The only question is how.
Sure won't be quietly.
How did you get loose?
Sorry. Assassin-client privilege.
That's a first.
Don't take this personally.
Yet another wannabe bat killer.
Let's get this over with.
You can't seem to hit me, Lawton.
So what?
So you're just one more thug with a gun.
You can't drag me into your fight.
You're already in it, Arthur.
Atlantis won't bleed for the surface world.
Come quietly. You won't get hurt.
You challenge the true king?
I hoped I'd never have to.
Think you can beat the king of Atlantis?
You're as predictable as the tides.
And twice as powerful.
Why won't you help us, Arthur?
Only the seas concern me.
Time to broaden your point of view. You used to fight honorably.
I won't be judged for defending Atlantis.
You'll answer to me. Atlantis can't be my enemy.
Only the seas concern me.
Then we're at an impasse.
First Clark, now you.
I'm not the enemy.
That remains to be seen. Not smart challenging an Atlantean.
I'm not the enemy.
Then get out of my way.
I'm sorry, Dinah, you're not ready.
I sure as hell am ready.
I'll be the judge of that. It's not too late to walk away.
Afraid you'll get your ass kicked by a bird?
Not at all what I meant. What's wrong, Dinah?
Feeling confrontational.
That's a first.
I should have stayed to help, Bruce.
It's enough you came back, Dinah.
Then get ready for me to kick some ass.
I've had enough of the game, Selena.
Aren't you the least bit curious?
I can't afford to be curious. I'm glad Kara proved incorruptible.
Your interest sounds more than professional.
Not at all what I meant. A heads up on Brainiac would have helped.
I did my best, Bruce.
We have to do better, Selena. It doesn't matter what I feel for you.
That's all that matters, Bruce.
I can't let you stop me. I've had enough of the game, Selena.
Aren't you the least bit curious?
I can't afford to be curious.
You still don't trust me?
You joined the regime, remember?
Bruce, honey, let it go. So you call and I come?
It's called being a team, Selena.
You can't train a cat to do that. Caught me backsliding, Bruce.
I thought you were done with crime.
How else can a girl get your attention?
Batman could have been Gotham's king.
That's not the reason I do this.
Then you've a sorry lack of ambition. You're a fool to battle me.
It's the other way around.
Amon's strength will crush your pride. How will you fare, mere mortal?
What do you think?
Truly a feeble intellect.
Kandakis are disturbingly loyal.
My people will die for me, Batman.
That's why we're fighting here. You'd be wise to give up.
You're no match for a god.
You are dangerously deluded.
The regime returns, Batman.
Like I haven't planned for that.
Your plans will be insufficient.
Jaime tells me you skipped practice.
That a problem?
I need you to take this seriously.
We don't have to fight, Batman.
I need to know what you can do.
Isn't there a better way to find out? Hard to tell, but you look grumpy.
Kryptonians give me headaches.
You're in for a doozy.
That S used to give people hope.
Once I'm done, it will again.
Prove it to me. I'm not Clark's enemy.
This sure is a funny way to show it.
You haven't heard the whole story.
Let me save Kal-El.
You're not freeing Superman.
You can't hold me back. What did you want to teach me?
That the shadows are your friend.
I'm way more of a sun and fun girl.